Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today is a very remarkable day for me. Something special was happening today and I'm talking about my career. So I feel so much grateful about today. That's why I decided to make my own first video on Instagram because I want to freeze this moment. So let's say in the future I feel so demotivated, I can look back again this video and I can feel so grateful about what happening today. As you all know, I've been moving in a new role as a digital project manager for the past 1 year and 7 months. It's almost 2 years. I've been always thinking it just happening yesterday or last month, but it turns out almost 2 years. And this is like a very exciting role, digital project manager. So actually, what is a digital project manager? It's more into like you are someone who accountable to landing in any innovation in terms of digitalize in the city team, which will be coming in from the global team. So basically, like you are the key contact to from the global team to rolling out for any initiative to Malaysia. So it's been a challenge for me because first, I don't have any background in project management. Second, I'm not an IT person. My background is a public health. And even to be in the sales team for the past 6 years in this company is already a big learning curve for me, and now I need to step up into IT and project manager. It's like a deep learning curve for me, I might say. To be honest, I admit this is the most exciting, challenging role, like everything mixed in between, but I love this role so much. But of course, on the first day, I feel so much scared about this role because this is a new role as well in Malaysia. So I don't have someone to benchmark to, and I don't know who to look up to because I'm the first person to be in this role. So I need to be the one that actually creating the role, creating the framework, and creating the grid, like what is your job scope and what is the business scope. Like you need to define a lot of things need to be defined along the way as well. But all this time, I've been feeling like I'm not performing well. Like I've been all this time crying alone, and I feel like why I'm so stupid. Even for such a very small thing, I can't handle. Like I always so stressed and I'm so pressured. And because it is a project and it's a really fast pace, of course, I also there is a lot of deadline and a lot of timeline you need to deal with, a lot of document, a lot of functionality you need to understand also about the solution. You need in the same time also ensuring the total project was happening. You also need to mention about resources, budget, change management until it's happening, measuring the result and etc. So all this time I feel like I'm so stupid and there is a lot of things I still don't know. So actually when today actually we have an year review, and I have a one-on-one session with my department head, and I adore him so much as a leader. He is so smart, he is so logical person, the most logical person I ever known, data driven, a very objective, a very future minded. So I really I feel like I have a really good partner when I work with my current line manager because his face is something like I always look up to. So I always try to benchmark my work with him, like, oh, if he knows, I need to know. And I feel always proud that I know something that he doesn't know. So I always feel like it's a really good environment for me to grow as a person and as a professional. So I thank you so much for that. I mean, like, for my company to give me this kind of opportunity, which I need to be grateful for. But that's why like today on the year review, even though all my KPI was achieved, alhamdulillah, but actually I feel like my own self feel like I'm still not good. There are still a lot of things I don't have the skill set and I need to step up to. But suddenly during the session, which actually I've been preparing for the worst scenario, like oh my god, I believe that he must scold me and he must say something bad, and I already preparing myself for the worst, because actually a lot of issue happening lately. That's why I'm thinking I'm failed, something like that. But turns out during the session he say, Laila, in terms of as a project manager, I don't have any issue with you. You exceeded my expectation. Like you having a really fast adaptation to the business, to the new culture, new environment. And I never see the background, but actually for me, you are really have a really deep understanding about what you are doing, about the scope of the business, about the project itself. Like you really have a good skill as a project manager. It's like naturally embedded on you. So I feel during the session, I feel like, I can't believe it's kind of like, really? How come? Because, and then I say to him like, how come? Because all this time I feel like I'm so stupid and I'm not good enough. A lot of things I feel like I'm still like a baby walk, like I cannot run faster. And then my boss say, now I know why you're stressed. I think it's not about work or the workload or the environment or the people. It's yourself. You put like too much pressure on you. You put like a very high standard where actually we are already okay with this, but you're expecting more than this. So actually that's why you still feel like there are a lot of gap in between, that you are not satisfied with your current performance, but actually you are so good already. And that moment I feel like, oh oh my god, like it makes me relieve so much, because I've been dealing with stress lately and I never know what's the reason, because there are a lot of things happening in between. So that's why I feel like, okay, at least one thing was make me relieve. And even he said that, Laila, you need to start to recognize that aside from your own expectation and aside from your own standard, you have been done well and you have been performed so good. And we can see that actually you not only working in your scope, but you also step up in any other thing that even not related to your current role, which is something that he mentioned and he recognized. So I feel like so much appreciated and I feel like so much recognized, and it's something that I need, I guess, for this time being. So I feel like I feel so emotional actually during the session, and I think I need to really freeze this moment, because it's been a long year for me, even to be in this role in the new country, and I've been working late and I've been like dealing with the time difference. Sometimes I still have a call at 10, at 11 and a lot of documents I need to review, functional spec, IT part also I need to understand. So it's a huge thing for me. All this time I feel like so overwhelmed, and I feel like a lot of things. This is the first role that I feel like I'm so overwhelmed every single day, because the workload just crazy. But I'm not sure why I love this role. I love it so much. It's something that actually my passion, I guess. I also don't know because I feel like I can make a difference, and I'm feeling like I'm taking part to create the difference into the team, and I'm involving. It's something that meaningful so much to me. So that's why like I feel so much emotional when suddenly it's being recognized, and it's something different with what I've been expecting all this time, because I always feel like, oh my goodness, why Layla, you're so stupid. But it's the other way around. And actually he also said that it's good that that you actually still feel a lot of things you need to learn, means that actually you are not satisfied enough and you keep learning and you keep growing. So I'm very very feeling so, what I want to say, I cannot even put the right word, because now I just feel like it's so overwhelmed. It's too much happiness running in my blood now. Like it's relief. Like, oh my god, all these years I've been working so hard with the team. We've been working with the, because when you're talking about the project, it's not only about the digital solution itself, but you're talking about the digital transformation, how to change the mindset, how to create change within your own team, the distributor team, the whole team. It's not something that easy. That's why like all this time sometimes I also feel so demotivated and so overwhelmed. That's why when suddenly I got this recognition, it's something that slapped me in a good way, like, oh my god, maybe it's true. Like, I think this is a good reminder for all of us as well. Sometimes maybe we are the one that creating the pressure and creating the stress. So don't forget to also be grateful and thank you to yourself. Like, you've been done well, you have been surviving all this year until this point of time. And sometimes when things don't happen as what you expected, it's not, maybe it's something that out of your control, so you don't need to take it personally. Like, let it be, and like bring it on. So I think that's so much closing for this year. I might say, like, I always think this year was the worst. Because I've been working crazy. It's like I don't even have time to go uh, on the holiday during my birthday as well, because two project running in the same time. And actually my boss also say, which is good actually, that you feel stressed. So meaning, because you feel like you have a really high ownership on your own work. That's why like when things happen wrong, even though it is out of your control, sometimes you also put it the blame on yourself. But he say like you need to start with recognizing yourself and be relaxed if things not happening the way we want. Just let it be and bring it on. And just focus on things that we can control. That's always the things that my leadership figure also always say, like, just focus on things that we can control. Things that we cannot control, let it be happen. If it has happened, face it. nothing to do with that, so bring it on. So yes, that's pretty much it. I guess I deserve a good break after this, so wish me luck, because next week will be the pilot for my project, and a lot of things usually happen in between. So that's why actually I don't have any mood to holiday for this year. Let me settle those things first, and maybe next year on January I will take some break. Let's see how this happen. Thank you so much for everyone who have been being supportive and like silently keep watching my posting and always asking whether I'm okay or not, reaching me up. It's so much mean a lot for me. Thank you so much for that, and terima kasih banyak ya Allah, udah dikasih banyak banget kemudahan, kelancaran. I never expect that actually I can be in this point of time, so I feeling proud for me. I think today is the recognition day, so maybe this is something that normal for you, but this is something that I need to celebrate. So thank you so much Allah, it's like it feels so much relief, like oh my god, it brings a huge boost and confidence for me to actually, okay, now I need to step up better and I need to really more firm about the things that I've been doing. And I hope that I still can contribute more to my current role, because I love this role so much. I love this role so much. Like, I can deal with a lot of team from different culture, from different country, and it's project based, so like you need to always think different way, in the most creative way and the most efficient and effective way, how to do things, how to approach the people. So it's quite a challenge, but so far I enjoy my role, even though it's a lot of like late nighter a lot of calls within so actually all sometimes when project will happening, I can like only sleep 3 hours 4 hours a day, because like it's very late, I need to work until very late and I need to wake up a very early morning. But if you love what you're doing, it's not an issue anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much guys for listening to me until the end of video. I know it's something that I hope you can get something from me, but even though you not I also still want to say thank you so much for listening until the end of video. I hope that you also will always be blessed on whatever that you are doing, and have a good weekend. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.